Before the sun rises over Roosevelt Boulevard, sounds of running footsteps can be heard at the top of the famous stairs of the Philadelphia Museum of Art every Wednesday at 6:30 in the morning. The November Project is a fitness group that meets twice a week in different locations of Philadelphia for a free exercise clinic filled with a fun atmosphere.
I brought the November Project here because I was such a runner, but as I was getting a little bit older, I was learning that just running doesn't cut it. You got to add some strength training in there too, so that was really what attracted me to the November Project. We won Best of Philly last year for Best Underground Workout. I was nominated as a Be Well Philly Health Hero Champion last year, which was, an amazing honor.
We started doing workouts here, probably three people here. Just kind of snowballed from there. We started getting some people. We probably had about 15, 20 people through the winter, and that was a very cold winter. Really, last spring, it really started to pick up and started scaling, and we had, over 300 people at a workout last summer.
The November Project was originally started in Boston by Bojan Mandarich and Brogan Graham. The goal was for the two of them to stay fit after graduation, then something happened they never expected.
They were at a bar one night in October and said, hey, let's meet every morning. I'll be accountable for you. You be accountable for me. We'll go to Harvard Stadium every morning the month of November. At Harvard Stadium, we'll meet at 6:30 in the morning and we'll run the stadium and be accountable for each other. And then people started hearing about it, so people started showing up.
The November Project in Philadelphia started in October of 2013. Suzanne and Dan did a lot of networking in order to make the group expand.
Social media. We use social media almost exclusively. We have a Facebook page, we have a Twitter, we now have Instagram. But at that point in time, we weren't November Project and we couldn't use the November Project name. We just had to say, hey, there's going to be a different workout. Come meet us, using our personal social media accounts and having people come, and word of mouth.
There is no specific goal for the November Project other than to expand and give people a free workout a couple days of the week. But Dan and Suzanne still find objectives to achieve.
The funny thing about November Project is there really is no overall goal. For us, there's not a profit end or anything like that. We do this on a volunteer basis. But I think that's kind of the beauty in it as well, is nobody feels like there's an agenda here that we're pushing. You know that if you get up and you show up here at a certain time, there will be a ton of really excited people ready to work out with you, to give you a hug, to kind of pick you up if you're having a bad week.
Robert Bouldry is one of the many members of the November Project. For him, it's not hard to find motivation to make it to every workout.
If you make a commitment, you always have this time to yourself before work and life and everything else gets in the way. You can't make any excuses. You're not double booked. No one ever has anything else going on at 6:30 in the morning. When I got here, it was everything that I'd hoped, and that a great group of positive people.
No matter what the weather forecast, the November Project is determined to get you active every week.
Those workouts where you don't want to get out of bed and there's 10 inches of snow on the ground and you're cold and you feel disgusting. We only had 25 people on Friday, but it was probably one of the best workouts we've had in a long time. Those are the ones where you make the most memories and you laugh the hardest. One of our Tribes guys showed up dressed as a penguin.
When Dan and Suzanne were asked if they had any final remarks regarding why the November Project, their answers were short and to the point.
Just show up. Our big mantra is just show up. You leave everything at the door, drop your phone, come on in and just show up.
Join November Project because we have the most fun, we're getting fitter than anyone, and we have very, very fierce workouts. So I think it's completely free. Come one time, and if you hate it, never come back. But I've never met anybody that hasn't come back. So
what started as 3 people and is now up to as many as 300, you might be able to count in one more. I'm Andrew Salchunas, Temple University.